Moonlight dances on the floor. I feel your presence evermore. Every breath a tender stream, flowing softly through my dream. Dreaming of you, so calm, so near. Whispers of love I always hear. Though I wake, the dream remains, a gentle song that soothes my pains. Stars above like scattered light guide my thoughts to you tonight. Every sigh a quiet flame, a love remembered always the same. Dreaming of you, so calm, so near. Whispers of love I always hear. Though I wake, the dream remains, a gentle song that soothes my pains. Even the wind seems to know the love that time could never slow. Soft and fleeting, soft and true, every dream returns to you. Dreaming of you, so calm, so near. Whispers of love dream remains, a gentle song that soothes my pains. Now the night folds me in its arms, a love eternal, soft and warm. Every whisper, every sigh keeps our hearts beneath the sky. The room was breathing easy, like it knew we wouldn't rush. Your hand rested near my sleeve, barely needing touch. You looked at me like patience, like time could learn to bend. I didn't know the meaning, but I felt the calm begin. Your voice was low and steady, like a promise never said. Every word fell softly and stayed inside my head. We didn't name the feeling, we didn't try to prove. Love just found a place to sit and stayed there with you. I held you in the quiet where nothing had to change. I held you in the quiet tears came walking slowly, then faster than we knew. But something always stayed with me, in every part of you. Some nights when the world feels heavy and my heart needs something true, I still feel that gentle calm I learned from loving you. I held you in the quiet when words were never right. I held you in the quiet like a small and steady light. So if love ever asks me where my heart learned how to stay, tell it I held you in the quiet and never turned away. You stood there smiling easy, like you had all the time. The room felt warm around us, like the night had read your mind. I told myself to be careful, to keep my feelings small, but love was already listening before I said nothing at all. Your voice came soft and steady, like it knew just where to land. Every word you gave me felt gentle in my hands. We didn't talk about forever, we didn't make a plan. I just felt my heart slow down when you said, "Here I am." I let my heart stay right where you were. I let my heart stay before I was sure. The days kept moving forward, the years learned how to pass, but love stayed in the quiet things that never asked to last. Sometimes when the night feels young and the world feels kind and plain, I hear your voice beside me, calling me the same. I let my heart stay when you looked my way. I let my heart stay, and it never left that day. So if love ever wonders why I still feel that way, tell it I didn't fall too fast, I just let my heart stay.
I stayed where you left me. The chair still knows your weight. It never learned another shape. I set the glass down careful so the sound wouldn't travel. You said my name like it was small and needed keeping. She smiled without reason. In the room believed her. You were here before I knew how to ask. I didn't reach your promise, I just stayed the same. The window kept its breath that night, like it was listening. You turned the radio low, as if music might wake us. She held the quiet in her hands and let it sit between us. I learned that love doesn't rush, it rests where it's placed. You were here when my voice wasn't ready. Nothing felt missing, nothing felt whole. It just felt true. Some men leave to be remembered. I stayed to be real. Time didn't push us, it leaned me in and watched. You were here before the years got heavy. I didn't move to keep you. You're already if I'm still here, it's because some love doesn't walk away.
You were already there, in the middle of my thinking, like something unfinished that never asked to be finished. You used to pause before saying my name, like it meant more that way. I watched you listen to the room before you ever spoke. You never hurried your leaving, you never rushed me home. You let the silence take its time, and somehow I followed. I loved you past the careful part, past what I could control. I loved you in the waiting, in the hours no one knows. Some years I speak of you as him, like that makes it lighter to hold. Like distance might forgive me for never letting go. But you were never just the past, last. You were the way I stayed. You were the reason I learned how to choose the quiet way. I loved you longer than the nights could carry on their own. I loved you when it was easier to be alone. There were moments I could have left you. I felt them pass me by. There were doors I didn't open because you were still inside. I learned how much a heart could hold without breaking in two. I learned it slowly by holding you. I loved you more than my life would allow, more than my voice could contain. You were never just someone I remembered. You were the weight that stayed. The sound of my name past the end. If time asks her where she came, all those years she stood still, she'll say she stayed with the feeling because she loved him, and she always will. I wasn't looking for a feeling, just letting the day go by. Then you smiled like it was nothing, and my heart replied. My hand stayed quiet at my side, but my chest felt new. Some moments don't wait politely, they choose you. It didn't ask me, it just stayed. First love feels gentle, but it finds its way. We talked like time was listening, letting the words fall slow. Every laugh you gave, the moment felt easy to know. I didn't try to be stronger, I didn't try to pretend. Some love grows steadier if you don't defend. It didn't ask me, soft but sure. Some hearts beat quietly, but they endure. If my voice sounds steadier, it's not surprise, it's love, learning balance as it rises. It didn't ask me from the start. First love stays innocent, but it warms the heart. It did.
were standing by the open gate, said it wasn't really late. The porch light blowing soft and low, like it didn't want me to go. We talked about the day we had, little good, little bad. Every word just fell in line, like the world gave us the time. Just a little while longer, that's all I asked that night. No promises, no hunger, just to stand there in your light. A car went by the radio side, something slow from long ago. You smiled and looked away, like you already knew what I'd say. Years have passed like passing rain, some left joy, some left pain, but every calm and quiet place still remembers your face. Just a little while longer, when our hearts were unafraid. Love felt honest, love felt stronger in the things we didn't say. If time could hear a gentle plea, it would slow right down for you and me. But maybe love already knew that moment was enough to do. Just a little while longer lives inside my mind, though the world kept moving onward. That night stayed behind. When the evening settles warm and blue, I still wait a while for you.
I keep your letters in a chest, words of love I've never confessed. Every line a quiet ache, a gentle heartbreak I can't forsake. Lonely letters, soft and true, whispered secrets I still pursue. Though you're away and time moves on, your shadow lingers at the dawn. The candle flickers on my desk, memories wrapped in tender rest. Every sigh and every glance still holds me in a quiet trance. Lonely letters, soft and true, Whispered secrets I still pursue. Though you're away and time moves on, your shadow lingers at the dawn. Even in silence, your voice is near, a gentle presence I hold dear, soft as a memory, fading slow. Yet in my heart, you always glow. Lonely letters, soft and true, whispered secrets I still pursue. Though you're away and time moves on, your shadow lingers at the bone. Now the night folds me in its way, I hear your whispers, soft and gray. Every letter, every sigh keeps your memory passing by. You came in easy, like you knew the night would make some room for you. No hurry in the way you stood, like being there was already good. You spoke so low I leaned my ear, as if the words were meant to stay near. Every sound you let me hear felt soft enough to keep. Love stayed where we left it then, between the now and now again. No racing hearts, no need to say more than what we felt that way. You sat beside me not too close, letting the moment choose us both. Your shoulder warm, your breathing slow, like love had nowhere else to go. If my hand found yours in time, you didn't pull, you didn't climb. You held the second like it knew exactly what it wanted to do. Love stayed where we left it still. It moves the way it always will. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just many moments last. And when my heart began to rise, it didn't break the quiet sound. It was love learning how to stay without being found. Love stayed where we left it true, soft and warm between me and you. Even now it feels the same every time I hear your name. We didn't chase what love became. Let it stay, and it stayed. Moonlight spills across the page, letters folded tight. Every word I read of you fills the quiet night. Your laughter floats like candlelight, gentle on the air. A love that whispers softly, tender beyond compare. Walking through the garden path, your shadow by my side. Every step recalls the nights when hearts would softly collide. Your voice, a secret melody, hums beneath my skin. A vintage love remembered, warm and soft within. Moonlit letters, soft and true. Every sigh I breathe belongs to you. Whispers of a love that lingers near, soft and tender, always here. The old oak tree remembers us, etched in quiet time. Every glance and every smile captured in a rhyme. Evening stars shine gently down, tracing where we lay. A vintage love remembered, softly night and day. Moonlit letters, soft and true. Every sigh I breathe belongs to you. Whispers of a love that lingers near, soft and tender, always here. Seasons turn, the years may pass, yet still your voice I hear. Every whispered memory drifts softly, crystal clear. I feel your breath upon the wind, calling up my name. A love eternal, soft and tender, never quite the same. Even in the morning light, when shadows start to bend, I feel your warmth beside me. A love that has no end. Every glance, a gentle spark. Every sigh, a flame. A vintage love eternal, softly whispering your name. Moonlit letters, soft and true. Every sigh I breathe belongs to you. Whispers of a love that lingers near, soft and tender, always here. Evening drifts across the room. I still feel your shadow in the gloom. Your laughter lingers like a sigh, a gentle echo that won't say goodbye. Quietly yours, I hold your name, soft as a candle, still aflame. Though years have passed, my heart remains bound to your love through joy and pain. The garden blooms where we once stayed. Sunlight dances where our hands played. Every glance and every touch left a warmth I've carried much. Quietly yours, I hold your name, soft as a candle, still aflame. Though years have cast, my heart remains down to your love through joy and pain. In the hush of midnight air, I feel your presence everywhere. A whispered promise, sweet and true, forever softly calling you. Quietly yours, I hold your name, soft as a candle, still aflame. Though years have passed, my heart remains bound to your love through joy and pain. Night drifts gently, stars above. I close my eyes and feel your love. Every whisper, every sigh keeps our hearts entwined, you and I. The clock was quiet on the wall, like it didn't want to move. You sat beside me on the couch, not saying much, just you. Your sleeve brushed up against my arm, I felt it more than sound. Somehow the world grew softer when you were around. I didn't know that moment then would follow me this far. I only knew the way you smiled could slow my heart. I still remember how you held me like there was nowhere else to be. I still remember how it felt when you looked over at me. If love could learn to stay that way, then mine stayed quietly, still the way you held me. We never needed big goodbyes or promises to keep, just walking home beneath the lights, talking ourselves to sleep. Your jacket resting on my shoulders, the night was cool and slow. I never told you how much then, but you know, time has a way of changing things. It didn't change his part. Some loves don't leave a moment, they just learn the heart. I still remember how you held me, like time was standing still. I still remember every breath, every quiet thrill. If loving you was all I did, it was enough for me. Still the way you had me. Sometimes I reach without a thought for hands that aren't there now, and for a second I forget the years between somehow. I still remember how you held me, soft and sure and true. I carried that through all my days, through everything I knew. If this old love still finds its way back into memory, it's still the way you held me. I never stayed to stay, it just did. You stepped in, smiling easy, like the night had called your name. The room felt warmer instantly, nothing felt the same. Your laughter moved around me, soft but full and clear. I didn't know the moment mattered till you were standing here.
The music had a heartbeat, not too fast, not slow. Your hand found mine so naturally, like it already knew. We talked about the simple things like they were all we need. Love felt light but steady, like it was built to breathe. The night fell young with you, like it forgot the time. The night fell young with you, and I felt fine.
Would learn to hurry, the days would drift away, but something from that easy joy still comes back to stay.
Sometimes when the air feels gentle and the stars look kind and true, I feel that same small happiness from a night spent close to you. The night fell young with you, before love learned its name. The night fell young with you, and my heart stayed the same. Why I still smile too. on a night that felt young with you. Sometimes I still remember the way it used to be. The night would fall so slowly back then, like it knew our names. You'd sit beside me quietly, close enough to matter. I'd listen to your breathing and think, this is enough. She never tried to promise more than what she gave. The way it used to be still feels so real. Love didn't need to shout, it only needed time. The streets were always warmer when you walk them with me. You held my arm not tight, just sure I wouldn't leave. She spoke in gentle moments and left them everywhere. I learned how love can live without marks. The way it used to be stays with my heart. Years may move, but some feelings never learn to bone. Some love fades with distance, ours settle in. It learned my days, my nights, and stay the same. The way it used to be is how I love you. Not the loud way, just the true way that lasts outside. If I close my eyes, sometimes it's still there. For
lights were humming softly, like they knew our names. You leaned in just a little, and the room felt tame. The clock forgot to hurry, the night forgot to move. I didn't ask for answers, I just stayed with you.
The music found a pocket where nothing had to rush.
Your hand rested near my shoulder, light as a hush.
We spoke in almost words, let the quiet lead. Love felt warm and waiting, like it agreed. We let the lights hum and the feeling stay. We let the lights hum and drifted that way. The years would learn new corners, the days would slip on by, but something from that gentle glow still catches my eye.
Sometimes when evenings settle and the world feels kind and slow, I feel that same soft closeness from letting the lights hum low.
We let the lights hum before love had a name. We let the lights hum and nothing felt the same. So if memory ever listens, when old rooms heal,
tell it love once found it, where the lights kept humming. The lights were low but steady, like they knew just what to do. You stood there smiling softly, letting the moment choose. The room felt calm around us, every sound knew where to stay. I didn't feel the hours move, I just felt you that way. The music leaned beside us, never asking us to move. Your hand rested near my own, like it already knew. We didn't talk about tomorrow, we didn't need a sign. Love felt easy in the quiet, like it had all the time. We let the music breathe and the night stay slow. We let the music breathe and felt it grow. The years would learn new footsteps, the days would drift away, but something from that gentle night still feels close today. Sometimes when the world grows softer and the air feels true, I feel that same warm stillness from standing there with you. We let the music breathe before love had a name. We let the music the same. So if memory still listens when old records play, tell it I learned how to love by letting one song stay. The room was barely breathing, like it knew to let us be. You leaned against the window, watching nothing with me. The streetlight held its color on the sleeve of your coat. I didn't feel the night move, I just felt my heart slow. You spoke in little pieces, like words were made of glass. Every pause felt gentle, nothing had to pass. Your hand stayed near my shoulder, not asking me to stay. Love felt calm and patient in the things you didn't say. We let the night stay still, didn't make a sound. We let the night stay still, and the world flowed down. The years would learn to hurry, the days would drift away, but something from that quiet hour still knows how to stay. Sometimes when the lights feel tender and the air turns warm and blue, I feel that same soft closeness from standing there with you. We let the night stay still before love had a name. We let the night stay still, and nothing felt the same. So if memory ever asks me where my heart stood still, tell it love once found me on a night we didn't feel.
You were standing by the front porch rail, evening air, a story to tell. You smiled like you weren't in a hurry, like the night felt kind, not worried. We talked about the day just gone, little truths we held upon. Every pause felt soft and right, like time forgot to move that night. We said goodnight too slowly, like neither one knew how. Love was standing between us, and we could feel it now. The streetlight hummed, the house grew still. Somewhere a radio sang its fill. Your hand found mine, then stayed, like it already knew the way. Years went by like quiet rain. Some brought joy, some brought pain, but every calm and gentle place still keeps the shape of your face. We said goodnight too slowly, with nothing left to prove. Love was saying everything, and the things we didn't do. If I could walk that moment through, I'd stop right there with you. No reason why, no need to try, just hearts not ready to say goodbye. We said goodnight too slowly, before we knew the cost. Some loves don't need forever to show they're never lost. When the night feels warm and low, I still say goodnight slow. You were waiting by the soda stand, paper cup shaking in your hand. You smiled like you didn't mind the night, stretching out under the pale street light. We talked about the day gone by, little things we let slip by. Every laugh fell soft and true, like the world had room for two. We took the long way home, didn't ask the reason why. Love felt better moving slow under that open sky. The radio played from somewhere near, a song we barely heard. You leaned closer as we walked, said everything without a word. Years have gone like passing cars, some went near, some went far, but every quiet road our own still feels like walking home. We took the long way home when time was on our side. No promises, no any plans, just your hand holding mine. If I could live one moment through, I'd choose that walk with you. No need to rush, no need to know, just love learning how to grow. We took the long way home before the years rushed in. No, the night is long, moved on, that love still lives within. When the evening feels just right, I still walk with you each night. You were waiting by the corner phone, hands tucked deep inside your coat. You smiled like the night was ours, like time forgot about the hours. We talked about the passing day, little things that fade away. Every word felt soft and true, back when love was still new, when love was still new, and hearts were easy to read. Every dream felt close and true, just you standing next to me. A late bus rolled along the street, radio humming soft and sweet. You lean closer, not too far, like we knew just who we are. Years have gone like distant trains, some left joy, some left pain, but every calm and quiet place still remembers your face, when love was still new. We didn't rush or pretend, all we knew was how it felt to be more than just friends. If I could hold one moment tight, it'd be that slow and simple night. No promises, no words to prove, just love learning what to do. When love was still new, before the world grew wide. feeling still comes back to me every time I close my eyes. When the